It's alive. Wait, there's a person behind the videos? Are you... Anyways, I'm obviously here because I have something to tell you. Jerseys Made Easy sent me this jersey not that long ago, and I'm no certified model. I'm gonna try my best to show you just how flawless this jersey is. Anyways, hockey's coming up for most teams, so you want to get the flawless design going for your team. Jerseys Made Easy will be a great start to your season because why? You'll be styling, you'll be repping your team in style. This company, like, I've seen their website. I wouldn't lie about this. It's really easy to navigate. The fees are not hidden. There's no hidden fees out there. Quick shipping. I've talked to several people that work there. They're friendly, they're eager to help, and that's exactly why I think you should click the link below if you're looking for jerseys for your season. I will show you the back as well because, I mean, come on. It's my chill name and my number. Yeah. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want a flawless looking awesome jersey like this? I mean, with your logo, of course. Anyways, get to Jerseys Made Easy, get your jerseys, get started for the season in style. And on to the video. With the postseason coming to a close shortly and free agency looming, one can't help but wonder how each and every NHL roster will change before next season, as many teams will be forced to make tough decisions due to the smaller cap increase that wasn't expected. In this video, I'm going to go over 5 current NHL captains that, for various reasons, may not return to their respective teams upon the season opener. And with that, here are 5 NHL captains that could be without their Cs next season. Things in Arizona right now aren't exactly the greatest. Let's not pretend to sugarcoat it, as the GM drama, previous London Knights controversy, and early playoff exit have been the worst concoction for Yotes fans to digest. With Taylor Hall's future up in the air, the potential of Darcy Kuemper leaving, there's plenty of uncertainty in the desert to go around. Another player's future that could be cut short with the team is that of Coyotes captain Oliver Ekman-Larsson. After being drafted by the club in 2009, things for the defenseman haven't been easy. The lack of talent to play with, the remote location, and lack of postseason appearances are all reasons as to why number 23's patience could be running thin with his team. After making his NHL debut about a decade ago, Ekman-Larsson has only had 2 trips to the postseason with the Coyotes. And really, things for Arizona looked seemingly bright heading into the bubble, as they finally had some offensive firepower up front and 2 reliable goalies that they could count on. But, as we all know, talent or not, the team was thoroughly embarrassed by Nathan MacKinnon and the Avalanche in the opening round. Therefore, as management is trying to shake things up, it's very possible that they could sway their captain to waive his no-move clause. As according to sources such as TSN and The Athletic, Ekman-Larsson's name has already been floating around on the trade market. Therefore, by now, it's just a matter of when more than if for the defenseman. And yet another place where anything can seemingly happen is Minnesota, as GM Billy Guerin has been relentlessly retooling the team early on this offseason. And while trades have been made and signings given, the Wild's captain has yet to learn his fate. After agreeing to a 2-year deal in 2017, the forward, who was centering the 4th line before the Wild's demise, was making $5 million to do so. And with recent acquisitions at center with Marcus Johansson and Nick Bjugstad, the captain might just have worn out his welcome in the state of hockey. But Koivu, at this point in time, definitely has nothing to hang his head about, as the forward has had a long, lengthy career, played over 1,000 games, and notched over 700 points while doing so. For the Finnish forward, though, at 37 years of age, now might be the perfect time to bow out gracefully and retire with his longtime team. Similarly to Koivu, Zdeno Chara, after becoming a staple for Boston's organization, has gained much respect and endearment for his longtime contributions to his team. After being traded from Ottawa in 2006, Chara has spent 14 seasons with the Bee, and has played over 1,000 games with his current club. Even still, at 43 years of age, the defenseman now serves as more of a force in the locker room than a threat on ice. As Father Time has begun to take hold, Chara noticeably hasn't been able to, at times, play at the level that he once could, and his shown his age frequently while up against opponents who are decades younger. And for Boston, their current cap situation also puts them in a tough position, as Chara is just one of the handful of free agents the B will have on the books this offseason. With management trying to scrounge up any available funds it can to sign Torrey Krug, bringing the captain back would only work at minimum salary. Chara, when asked about his thoughts on retirement, said he was open-minded but hadn't made a decision yet on his future for the 2020-21 season. As most of us know by now, the Tampa Bay Lightning have punched this ticket to the Stanley Cup Finals for the second time in around 5 years. While this is obviously good news for Bolts fans, it could also be bad news concerning Tampa's captain Steven Stamkos and his future in Florida, as the Lightning will have 10 free agents to try and attempt to sign and limited space to do so. Management is definitely going to be scrambling to find extra means. Therefore, the captain, if somehow persuaded to waive his no-move clause, could potentially free up enough space to remedy the team's current predicament. And really, the only thing standing in between this happening besides the forwards okay would be loyalty, logically, as number 91, who is offensively elite when healthy, hasn't been present when it matters most, as he was not only sidelined during all but one game in 2015 as his team reached the finals, but also has been this year as well. Regardless, the 30-year-old, who still has a window of time in his prime, could be an attractive piece for any team that's willing to take a risk or doesn't have much to lose. And finally, one of the most sought-after free agents presumably to be available this offseason is Blues captain Alex Pietrangelo. After winning a Stanley Cup with the franchise and spending over a decade with the Blues, the defenseman has been seemingly replaced as Doug Armstrong was quick to sign Justin Falk to a similar deal that the captain is soon to come off of. But even though he's been replaced on the blue line, it doesn't mean that he still can't offer his services elsewhere, as Petro was able to reach the 50-point mark for the 4th time in his career last season, and has been a source of stability on and off the ice for St. Louis. But with free agency on the horizon, it's becoming increasingly clear with each passing day that Pietrangelo has already played his final game for the Blues. Should I get my good side, or do I have one? Flawless, easy. You sent me this. It's got amazing, flawless design here. And, you know, I'm not a certified model, but I will say that this jersey fits pretty nicely, even though I'm probably going to sleep in it because it's really big. Homegrown jerseys made out of Ontario, Canada for hockey teams. It's just a shizzle the dizzle. I mean, come on, get down with this.